I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, the Chattanooga Choo Choo is moving Track 29. The concert venue is being relocated to make room for a luxury apartment complex. The Choo Choo plans to sell around 7 acres to a developer to build 300 or more apartments. The hotel's Centennial Theater will be renovated to house Track 29 when it moves next year. About 2,600 people lost power in last night's storms. Most outages occurred in North Chattanooga and Red Bank. An Ooltewah home caught fire after it was struck by lightning, and a Red Bank house collapsed, but its owner survived. The storm also produced a tornado in Cookeville, but no injuries were reported. Chattanooga police are investigating a drive-by shooting near Shallowford Road. A 21-year-old man was shot while he was walking by Tunnel Boulevard. His injury is not life-threatening. A Nebraska company plans to build a new senior living facility in East Brainerd. The complex would be the 4th senior facility in the same mile of Shallowford Road. Resort Lifestyle Communities plans to spend $40 million on the 3-story, 130-unit project. More than $220,000 has been stolen from the South Pittsburgh Housing Authority. State officials say it happened over a 4-year period. Now, 2 former employees have been arrested. Authorities say Accounting Director Jan Brooks made personal purchases on a Housing Authority credit card. Those purchases included trips to Las Vegas, New Orleans, and a Mississippi casino, plus $12,000 in cell phone charges. And public housing manager Leslie Jackson is accused of stealing money for a trip to Chicago and for her backyard pool. Both are free on bond. A Tennessee lawmaker says it's time to seriously consider impeaching Governor Bill Haslam. Republican Representative Rick Womack is furious at the governor for giving in to the Supreme Court's gay marriage ruling. On Facebook, he wrote, "Our governor bowed down to the 5 self-appointed gods in black robes just minutes after they issued their opinion." In doing so, he says Haslam changed the state law and constitution without consulting the General Assembly. The governor previously said he disagreed with the ruling, but that the state had no choice but to follow it. A pedestrian was killed after he reportedly walked into traffic last night. Police say 47-year-old Joseph Sears was struck by a motorist on Rossville Blvd. The driver stopped and cooperated with police. Authorities say no charges will be filed. A California firm has bought the 4-story chunk of Chattanooga's Southern Saddlery building. Winvest paid more than $800,000 for it. The first 2 floors hold a restaurant and office space. Officials say the top 2 floors will be renovated. The Chattanooga City Council unanimously passed an ordinance protecting gay, lesbian, and transgender city employees from harassment. The ordinance included a new amendment that also protects employees' rights to their religious beliefs. Chip Henderson introduced the amendment after an Atlanta fire chief was fired for saying sex was between a man and a woman and anything else was a sin. Salaries are growing much faster in Chattanooga than in most U.S. cities. A new report shows local wages grew 25% faster last year. That made Chattanooga the number 3 wage-gaining medium-sized city in the nation. Last year, the average worker here earned an additional $2,500. Finally, Dr. Flora Tidings has started her new job as president of Chattanooga State Community College. She takes the place of Jim Catanzaro, who left after controversy in December. Tidings was president of Athens Technical College in Georgia. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 92 degrees. Tonight's low will be around 71. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news at timesfreepress.com.